What's going on, everybody? Get this camera decent. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday morning? First, David. First. You first. Kill my sound. What's up, new root? I'm gonna wait a few minutes, have a little bit more breakfast, and wait for everybody to get in here. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. What's up, brother? I was gonna do a live yesterday. I was just too tired. We had a lot going on, so it didn't really jive. So I decided to switch it to today, which I was gonna do a live Sunday morning anyway, but it's okay. We're doing good right now, man. This, I tell you what, guys, this, all the support, man, this channel is surging right now. Like, I'm telling you, it's surging. Like, me and a fellow content creator, we had a friendly little competition, you know, kind of thing. See who gets first to 30,000 subscribers, and he got me. He was at Halloween time. He got me. He beat me by like 300. He was ahead of me, and then he started pulling ahead of me more. I'm just telling you guys a story. And he was like a good 800 ahead of me for like, he was pulling ahead, surging, and then all like because I always have steady, you know, stream of people who watch and subscribe and things like that. So I took this after that live I had on Tuesday. I took like 10 days off, you know, and I don't know what's happened, but like my stuff is like kind of kicking up a notch a little bit more, and I caught him. I caught him like 2-3 days ago. So he beat me to 30, and we were like, let's race to 40. So I caught him, and now I'm ahead of him by 300. So I don't know. We'll see. It's cool though. But I'm gonna keep racing him to 40, and I'm gonna challenge myself. I have got a new challenge for myself as far as subscribers go. I'm gonna catch you guys over a fish over chicks. I see that they're sitting at 40, almost 42,000. So I'm gonna catch you guys. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep surging, and we're gonna get you. So, let them know that there's a friendly little push, little competition going on. So I'll race you fish over chicks. I'll race you guys to 50. How about that? Hey BW, I don't have a boyfriend, but I'll make you my bitch. You could bet on that, homie. Oh, and there's new stuff coming. Keep it coming, buddy. Keep it coming, BW. Keep it coming. It's cool. I'm a nice guy. What's up, Rich? let's just put it this way, BW. You would never get me on the bottom. Let's just say that. I know that there's trolls out here and things like that, but you know, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't get me on the bottom. Let's just say. What's up, Jack? And I know you're enjoying this trolling, so I'm kind of rolling with you, you know. What's up, Susan? Okay, so we'll go over this. I'm going to go over this. I'm going to go over some new news first as far as the channel's concerned. So, big things are coming. So, lots of cool stuff happening. I'll show you guys. I'll do a show and tell right now. My shirt says, son of a carpenter. He's a good friend of mine, content creator, fellow carpenter. I'm not ashamed of anything, bud. So check this out. So BANGGOOD was nice enough to send me. This is a router sled for my table saw. I'll show you guys. So you got the plate right here. And all the stuff that goes with it. It's pretty cool. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And RESINERS also sent me a purifier, pure air for the resin fumes, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing some stuff on that. And then this is a big deal for me. Like this is a huge deal for me. And I'm so pumped. Yes, you are. I must have contacted them maybe almost a year and some change ago. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but and I have a chisel from them. They didn't send me this chisel, but this is one of the best chisels that I have. And this is a company called KAKURI. For those of you who are hand tool people, who are big into hand tools, they make a really good line of chisels. Really sturdy, really well built, just beautiful chisels. And they come sharp right out of the box. You can still, obviously you can still sharpen them further, but they come pretty sharp. And I hit this company up a little over a year ago and nothing. And then all of a sudden I get an email and it's them. And so they are going to be sending me some items, and this is my newest sponsor is KAKURI. So shout out to KAKURI. All right, so as far as today, yeah. Let me look at the chat real quick. Man, they're just coming hard today, huh? You will, man. Okay, so as far as what I'm doing, so Brad from GotWoodTurningBlanks.net, he's a sponsor of mine. He supplies me with all my specialty wood. Me and a couple other guys, Mike and My Honey's Handmade. So today I'm going to be doing a bigger version of my last build. I thought it was pretty cool. I had a lot of help from Rich and Mike and Michael Wilson. So yeah, this is a piece of kiln dried European beechwood. It's real pretty. It looks a lot like kind of looks like maple, but it has more quilt in it. Some nice grains on it, and this is going to be the base of the bowl. I guess I don't know if you could really call it a bowl. It's more of like, here, I'll show you guys the last one I did on Tuesday. So this is the one I did on Tuesday. This is Paduk, and this is zebra wood with a Indian rosewood finial. It's tight, airtight. There it is. She's nice, real pretty. That's a pretty grain. This one right here, I will be sending off to Rich, Moyak Scorpion. So this is his. He's kind of inspired the idea. Thanks, brother. Yeah, look, turn a block of cheddar, homie. No, this is a Grizzly G0844 lathe. What's up, Johnny? Okay, so we're gonna turn that like this. So I will show you guys. I use a faceplate most of the time. So I made this little template, and it fits to this, and it kind of gets me a little bit more push out, so that my screws from my faceplate, because they're 1-inch screws, but I want to get some bite, but I don't want to get too much bite so that I can't take out anything from the bowl at all, really. It's just if I decide to take this center out on this side, or I just decide to make a tenon and then flip it. And then when I flip it, if this is like a lid for this option, if this is a lid, it won't be too much that I have to take out material-wise from my lid, so that it shows the indentation of the screws. Yeah, it looks a lot like the Jet. But we're going to get rolling. So this is my base. It's going to be like that other one, just a lot bigger. This is a 8x3. And then for the lid, I have some kiln dried sapile. Excuse me. Kiln dried sapile. This is going to be the lid. Yeah, I don't have any at the moment. This was kind of just like a spur of the moment type of thing. I don't have any 3/4 screws, or I think the smallest I have is 1-inch. So when I do decide to, thank you. When I do decide to do that, I will. So that kiln dried sapile is gonna be the lid. What's up, brother? And I'm either gonna do a Paduk or a torrefied ash handle finial. So that's on the agenda today. I have about 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours to get this rolling. So I'm going to take this down. We're going to take this down a little bit, and then we're going to make a tenon, flip this thing around, chuck it up, and then we're gonna take out. We're gonna hollow out probably around where this line is, where the line is for the wax kind of type of thing. So it's gonna be real thin, like a 1/2 inch wall maybe. So we'll get to that. So I got my tailstock on for support right now. I'm gonna take this down a little bit to get this wax off, and then take this down a little bit, smooth it out, and then make myself a tenon, and then we'll flip her. And I got to adjust my belt. And Mike's going live today too. Sunday Spun Day. Nice. All right, so I switched my belt. We're gonna get this thing fired up. I'm gonna start at about 1,000 RPMs. Thanks for everybody for being here. Hell yeah, you can, man. I like cheese too. My respirator is coming on Wednesday. I'm excited about that. Have fun in your shop, brother. Thank you again. Yeah. It's gonna be a bowl. What's up, Amy? You guys hit that like button. Yeah, it is. Brad hooks it up, man. You guys are turners. You guys need some specialty wood, some good stuff at a good price. Solid. Comes with sealed with wax for the end grain, and on the face grain it's stamped. It's amazing stuff. Brad does amazing things at turningblanks.net. So go check him out. The link is in the description box. Awesome sponsor. Awesome product. All right, so we got the wax off. Now I'm gonna work this face. We're gonna do a tenon. What's up, Chase? We're gonna do a tenon so I can flip this bad boy around and chuck her up. Chuck her up. I'm gonna up my speed a little bit. I'm actually gonna hit this with a round a little bit. Hey, brother, if you want to think of it as Parmesan cheese, go for it, brother. I don't, who am I to say you can't, you can't think about this as some Parmesan cheese, you know? I'm gonna bring this around. This is European beechwood. Looks like maple, huh? Yes, early. Right you are. It is early. So I'm gonna take this down just a little bit, and then we're gonna get, we have our center, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna scribe it out for a tenon. Okay. Now that I got that, I'm gonna scribe this out. I like to use these dividers with a pencil. I have a pencil in them built in. And you set the marker on your center, like so. I'll reduce my speed to probably, I don't know, 700, whatever the low is, 600. So we'll get this going. What I'm going to be doing is I'm setting this on my center, like so, and then I'm guiding it. So it's making myself an indentation for my tenon. Get that nice and good on there. Like so. So as you can see, and I'll take you in closely, I made a little indentation. I'm going to be taking about a strong 1/8 out of this so for my jaws. I'm gonna go about 1500 RPMs. Get this up just a little bit. So now I just took the profile out of that. And now I'm going to be taking my roughing tool. And you're going to see me take the material out right here. Nice and easy, real gradual, just to match that tenon. You don't really have to push too hard, just let the tool do the work. Just like that. Take a little bit more out. Okay. And because I slipped up just a little bit, take that down just a hair, just to match. And she's ready. So you can see right here, and I'll take you in closer, that I have a very shallow tenon. This is like maybe a strong 1/8, 3/16 if you will. That's where my jaws are gonna go, and open up and hold her there. So now we're gonna take this faceplate off. I'll lock this on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit her in reverse real quick. We're gonna hit her with a light sand. We got some 120 here. This will be real quick. Some 120 here, just to get her down. So this is the bottom, you know. I'll bring you guys out just a little bit right there. Hit it with some 120. And some 180. And this is a real quick sand right here. This is nothing too crazy. We just don't want to have to come back and sand this out again. And I probably will hit the side a little bit just to smooth her out. Yeah, that's some good wood. Shout out to Brad. Now I'm out of 220, so we're just going to go 320. Or I think I do have some 220 somewhere around here, but I just didn't grab it. Now some 400. And then I'll hit this outside ever so slightly. Just the same grits. Just get it down a little bit. And then after I hit this with some sandpaper, we're going to flip her around. Take the faceplate off, flip her around, and we're going to start working on the center of our bowl. You guys hit that like button. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you really like this content, consider becoming a member. And I also, in the description box, I also have a Patreon as well. It'd be awesome if you guys go and join that as well. Help the channel out a lot too. It's free, so if you'd like to go become a member of that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, there is 77 Rockets merch available: hats, shirts, cups, tumblers, sweaters for the holidays. So if you guys are interested, that's in there as well. The link to those items. And then also, I have a ton of various sponsors that really have some great products. You guys can go check those out too in the description box. And have referral links for those and discount codes. So if you guys want to look for some tools for the holidays, or some nice wood to turn or work with, go check out the description box. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Ryan, and this is 77 Rockets Woodworking. I usually go live between 4 and 5 times a week. I took about a week and a half off just to kind of hang out, but I'm back now. So I do lives 4 to 5 times a week generally. A lot of short form videos, and then I do long form videos too, even though it's been a few months, but we're going to get back on that train soon, so stay tuned, folks. She's looking smooth. Yeah. See how this thing looks. We're going to slow the lathe down. Oh, she's smooth. Look at that. That's real smooth. That's going to look good with some finish. So we're going to flip this thing around, chuck it up, so you guys will see right now. Now that I'm done with the sanding process of this side, we are going to lock the lathe, lock the headstock, and I'm going to be taking a tool. This is called a breakout bar. And I'm going to put it in my hole, take this thing off my headstock. And then this is the other side. This is going to be the inside of my bowl, right? This is my faceplate, and I have it fastened with screws. And then there's my added support so that I don't go as far in and scar the wood with my fasteners. So I'm going to take this faceplate off, then we're going to put the chuck on, and we are going to start taking out material in the center. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to match this up. Okay, good. So I'm really glad that I was able to get this, and that was my goal. My goal was to get this, because this is a little bit wider than this. It says 8x2. It's more like 8 1/4. But my goal always is to get the base, the bottom of the bowl, when I have a lid, a little bit smaller in diameter, so that I have room to play when I'm taking out the material on the side for the lid. For those of you who are interested in hearing that, be known as fact. So I'm going to take these fasteners out. And I like to use the ones with the square tip. These are pocket hole screws. I'm a big fan of pocket hole screws. Pocket holes in general, I think they're awesome. So I'm taking the faceplate off. Now, we're going to get the chuck. Put the chuck on here. And here's my chuck. It's a little dirty. But we're going to bring this down, bring the jaws down, and then we're going to expand in that tenon. You'll see right now. Get this thing on the fucking, there we go. just like so. Take my key, flip this around, and I'm closing it up. Here. See that it's closed. Take you in closer. So you take this key, there's little slots in here, and you could open up and expand, which is what I'm going to be doing, and you can close as well. So I'll bring you guys out a little bit more, just like that. So that's what our faceplate was on. This is what we're going to be taking material out of. Now, we're going to bring this in, like so. This is our tenon. This is our recessed tenon. Even though it's more like a mortise, the term is tenon. So we're going to expand these jaws to match that hole. And I'll bring you guys around the side right here just to see. So as you can see, that is locked in. And I'll do a pre-spin on it. I'm going to lock it down a little bit more, rotate it, lock it, rotate it, tighten a little bit more. And then we're going to do a pre-spin. I like to do a pre-spin just to see how it is sitting. So I'm going to flip this, expand a little bit more, flip it, expand it a little bit more, flip it. And you kind of just want to see how it's going to spin, really. You know, flip it like so, flip it. And then when I rotate, this is going to be on a very low speed. So as you can see, like that. So I'm spinning about 600 RPMs. I let it spin like so. Stop the lathe, right? Then I'm gonna check it out. It looked like it was spinning pretty good, no wobble. Lock it up a little bit more, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay? Just like that. Boom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this tailstock underneath here, and I'm gonna take this off for the time being. We're gonna get this tailstock up here, and I'm going to hollow it out with a Forstner bit to start. Expand you guys a little bit more. So I'm gonna take my tailstock back. I'm gonna take my center out with my knockout bar, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. This is my center. And I'm gonna take my knockout bar. Make sure that's on there. Take that out like so. And then, where's my key? Here's my Jacobs chuck. Here's my Forstner bit. Here's my key, my chuck key. I'm gonna open that up. Put the Forstner bit in there. And tighten her up. So she's nice and tight. And then now, what I'm gonna do is you just put it in like that. And I leave this, I don't tighten this up. I leave this free, right? So I leave this free. And when I'm running my my Forstner bit through, I don't go at a really high speed, strictly because I don't want to burn out my Forstner bit. I want to take out a good amount of material. Yes, I do, but at the same time, I want to introduce my Forstner bit at a good rate so that it takes out the material and doesn't really destroy my tool itself. You know, because it will be spinning at a fast speed. So the speed that I like to use is 800. I feel like that's a safe area, safe speed. So we're going to start out. About 800. I'm going to take you guys in closer so you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my tailstock close to the material in its center. And I'm going to introduce, just so that it's touching, I'm going to lock my tailstock. And then I'm going to gradually, and look, I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm gradually going to be twisting my tailstock so that it starts taking out material. Like so. And then I'll back her out. And as you can see, it's going to take some of the material out slowly but surely. And this is a 2 1/4 inch Forstner bit. Or it's actually a 2-inch one. Introduce that again, lock my tailstock in. And you want to take out the material nice and slow. Nice and slow, okay? You see how it's slowly taking out the material? Slowly. It's not burned because it does cause a lot of friction. And then we'll just back it out slowly and then reintroduce it again. Just like that. That would be awesome, man. Instant gratification would be nice, but you got to enjoy the process, you know? So it will grab your chuck. Just kind of back it up. This beech, I'd say as far as material is concerned, this beech is a little bit more hardy than the maple, in my opinion. Just strictly because how this material is coming out. I feel like it's a little bit more dense, like an oak. He's just excited, guys. He's just excited. And I'll take it out slowly. You see that it wants to grab and rotate. So then you put it back, lock the tailstock, and go slowly. You don't have to, Darren. It just kind of helps. You know, I'm just hollowing it out because this is a lot of material that I'm going to be taking out. And then this way I can just work from the center out, I feel. Take this. Lock the tailstock again. And you know what? So this right here is a 3, it's roughly 3 inches in depth. So far I have an inch in. So I think that I'm probably going to take this thing probably 2.5 inches to the bottom. So I have an 1.5 inches to go with my depth. So we'll fire this thing back up. And again, I'm only going 800. Nice and easy. So I'll unlock this. And good practice when you pull this out, you lock the top lever by your Forstner bit. And like I said, I'm just going to be taking out a little bit of material at a time. And then backing off. Little bit of material at a time. And backing off. Now I'm going to lock this. Take it out. And reintroduce my tool. And we'll stop periodically to see the depth that we've gone. Another good rule, another something that I can do. So I know that I'm going to go 2.5 inches, right? So I'll bring you guys back out. Another thing I could do, I know I'm going to go 2.5 inches out. A material out of this. That's the depth I'm going. So I can just pull my tape measure, right? And just put my tape measure right where it's going to be. And I know that right here, and I can rotate this. I can rotate this and just make a line. And I know that that's my depth. Right there. So I'll bring you guys back in. Right there. Introduce the Forstner bit nice and easy. And it looks like I got about 1 inch to go. I bet you will, Mike. Nice and easy. Reintroduce the tool. Remember that this is speed. This isn't going a crazy amount of speed, but it's going enough to do some damage. So you gotta really respect the tool. My man, if I was making rockets, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube. Probably working with Elon. So we're almost there. Getting close to depth. I'm gonna back it out a little bit. You'll see the material leave. Yes, sir, I turned pins too. There's a lot of fine woodworkers in this chat right now. If Mike wants to, you can share those. Share all the rest of the channels. There's a ton of talented people in here. Far more talented than I am. All right, so now I have my depth. That's where I want to be, okay? It's 2.5 inches. Take the Forstner bit out. Forstner bit just slides off. Now, put that to the side. So now, what I'm gonna do, and you'll see, I'll bring you guys around so that you're right here. I am going to take my tailstock off. I'm going to be taking my tailstock off so that's not in the way. And I'm going to be putting my tool rest, my awesome tool rest from Simple Wood Turning. This is my hollowing tool rest. And I'm going to start hollowing this out. So I'll go this way first. We're going to adjust the speed. Bring this light back a little bit. What's up, Joe? Okay. fire her up. And I'm gonna leave the speed low right now. I'll show you guys why. So I'm going to be taking out to there. I'll slow this down. Hopefully I got a good line on there. Might be missing some places. Let me fire it back up. Okay. So now you see, you got a kind of a rough idea of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take out that amount of material. So we'll fire this back up. And we're going to go about 1800 RPMs. Help the man out, Michael. I can get this wide enough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I don't think this is gonna be able to fit. Maybe. Let's find out. Try my steady rest, see if that works. Possibly not. Possibly not. It's okay. So we're getting good depth. We're getting good depth in there. I have quite a bit more of material to get out. But as you can see, I'm getting it out pretty good. Just riding my tool down. And that's the beauty of this rest. Is you can just ride your tool. Nice and easy. It's going almost 2,000 RPMs. Now I'm using my scraper. I'm slowly taking out material. Coming out nice. This is real nice. The walls are good. I got to bring this down more. This is exactly where I want it. I'm just going to keep taking it down to match this 2.5 right here. I'm just riding this tool on my wrist, slowly taking this material out. Yeah, it's going fast, trust me. far on that one. All right, time for Benjamin Best. Yeah, Benjamin's the best. I'm gonna go with my 1-inch now. If you guys are looking for a cheap set of scrapers, this isn't a sponsor of mine, but Benjamin Best, these M2 scrapers, the 1-inch and 3/4 combo. I think they're $45 on Amazon. Slow this down, look at it. Man, all day, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm looking forward to getting my respirator. Okay, now I'm going to take this down a little bit right here with my other scraper. And then we are going to sand. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And then I'm going to take that down a little bit more. And this has some good depth to it. I'm excited about this. A little bit more right here. And she's done. straighten this out. I don't know, maybe you can email me. My email is in my description box. So just shoot me an email and we'll talk about it. It's not even close to being done yet. Can you take a look at my bowls? Okay. I have a couple of them. These are a few. That's one. Here's a bigger one. This one's stacked. Finial. And then here was a one. Bless you. Ah. Whew. Thank you. I have a lot of other ones. Those are the ones that I'll show you right now. Okay, so this is where I'd like it. I like the depth on it, real good. I could take a little bit more out here, but I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to do some sanding at the top here, and then we're going to slap some finish on here. And jump on the lid. Slap this baby in reverse. Yes. And it is going to have a top. It's going to have the sapile top, the lid. I'm going to sand that high of RPM. Going to have the sapile top. And it's going to have a... I don't know, man. I'm thinking about either... I like the Paduke, the grain in the Paduke, but we shall see. I gotta get this pencil mark off here. So we gotta go in reverse right here. You guys hit that like button. We're almost to 100. It's been an hour. We're almost to 100. This is the first part of my the bowl portion of what I'm turning today. I'm also going to be turning a top, a lid with a finial handle. I think I could just take this down with my tool. That's what I could do. pencil is sticking around, huh? Sticking around. I'll just get her off. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I still like wild shit, you know, but I'm definitely, I love the elegance of turning. And I will be making some very elegant pieces. Trust me. Yes, fewer curse words. The other day was a rough one. Man, we had a lot of people in here earlier. I think there was like 1,050, 1,100 on that the people. Yeah, they were in here for a minute, and they kind of phased out. It's okay though. I tell you, who's doing big numbers is Jeff. You're gonna be 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 subscribers in no time. Yeah, that'd be nice to be able to sustain that. I still haven't broken 100,000 views in a live. I've got close. I had like 93. Yeah, I don't know. I've only been, it's still under 2 hours. So, I don't know if that was enough to push me over 100,000. I mean, that 1,000 was in here for probably a good 30 minutes. 800 to 1,000. So, we'll see. It's just cool to be back, man. I think that's the most I've had in here at one time, though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's crazy. Jeff is doing really well. I could almost guarantee you that Jeff is gonna be, by this time next year, Jeff's gonna be at 30,000 subscribers. I guarantee it. Oh, don't say that, Jeff. I hope you are. Love you, bud. Very inspiring you are. That's pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Out of all the people who do lives, I think you're probably the king, Jeff. The main thing that I have going for me is I just go live like a lot. You know, I put a lot of work in. I want this channel. I really want this channel to grow. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna get to the point where I could do this full time, but it'd be nice to. My goal is 50,000 by the end of this year, and my goal is to get a YouTube button by the end of next year. And I think I could do it. All right, so that's the 180, and I'm just gonna jump to 320. No, you get it at 100. But I'm on my way, man. I'm on my freaking way. I'm gonna catch you, fish over chicks. I'm gonna catch you guys. You guys hit that like button. And subscribe. Helps out a lot. Yeah, Jamie's growing too a lot. I think Jamie's almost at 10,000, right? A little bit of rough spots at the bottom. Yeah, I think Michael gets to 10,000 probably around February, March. He'll be there. And I think Dave will be to 15,000 probably by the end of the year. All right. Nice and pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm really digging that. I'm going to hit the side a little bit more. Yeah, he will. All right, let's slap some tung oil on this thing. Man, aside from me taking that 10 days off, man, I had done 36 lives. 36 lives in 30 days. That's pretty damn, that's a lot. All right. Let me switch you guys the camera angle. Don't need any justice to be right there. This is Bumbleshoots. This is the tung oil. I ran out of the B-Nuba. I'm gonna have to get some more. This beechwood is really pretty. That's okay. Yeah, this is really pretty grain. I like it. I think that Dwayne liked it too. I don't know if he's still in here. He seems pretty interested in this piece, which is only halfway done, you know? I've never used Modesto ash. This is really pretty. That's all I know. All I know is it really, really soaks up this finish. So I'm going to be pulling this one off, and then we're going to start on this lid. Hopefully I'm going to be able to finish. I have about an hour to go, and then it's time for daddy duty. But so far so good. What'd you say, Jeff? Yeah, I'm gonna put some more. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. I'm gonna pull it off right now, and then we'll get started on the lid. So let me put some. Real subtle. Real subtle looking. I'll show you guys right now. Nah, no pins for a little bit. I gotta wait for my drill bits to get in from Amazon. That's pretty. It's got a lot of characteristics that my maple that I have. A little bit darker, like cherry, I'd say. Lots of pretty grain though. That's the bottom. So now we're gonna get started on the lid. My nose is going wild. I'm gonna put this to the side. So now we're gonna get this sapile. This is gonna be the lid. I got a little bit of oil on it, but oh well. As you can see, it's got the wax. It's all labeled, dimensions. Kiln dried sapile. Shout out to Brad for sending me this. This doesn't really do it justice, but you can see like there's real pretty grain in this. I'm gonna get this all dialed in for faceplate action. And then we are going to start doing the lid. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this side. So now I'm just making my lines for my center for my faceplate. Okay. That is so crazy. It's so crazy how you go from 1,000, almost 1,100 people watching to 50. That is wild. Let me tell you. That'll work. Oh, thanks, Jeff. It definitely I like the shallower tenon. Let's go. Okay, so we got that locked in. I'm gonna break this chuck free. Lock that thing down. My nose will be thanking me when I get my new mask. Put this back on. And I'm going to take this down ever so slightly. I have to be able to match this. So, it's not going to be a whole lot. Very little. Yeah. Very little. I'm gonna get my tailstock on for support. What's up, Chase? You back? Chase is back. He's back, Bennett. Smoothest my tailstock went back on. How about it? Okay. You guys had a nice view. That's too much. What's up, depression? Clean some of this sawdust up. Get a little slick. Slick Rick. What's up, Steve? I'm not going to be taking this down too much because I'm trying to match it. I know, right, Mike? That's so crazy, dude. I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, probably church. Let's see. Well, we're almost halfway to 34,000. That's cool. Thanks everybody for the support. Ooh, this tequila smells nice. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure, brother. At this pace, I'll be there the last week of December. We working for that 995, baby. for that 995. I'm gonna get that Grizzly 995. You see a Powermatic? I don't know. They don't even look at me, dude. I see a Grizzly. A Grizzly G0995. Look it up. Okay. So hopefully that's pretty close. I'm gonna back my tailstock off. We're gonna see. Pretty close. I don't think I need the tailstock anymore. You will, Jeff. What? Are you serious, Michael? Wow. That doesn't seem like something Eric would do. Might have overshot that one. Okay. Give us a little bit of a sand. Yeah, Jeff, your numbers are... You and Steve have probably, and Mike have the craziest numbers. My numbers are fucking dog shit compared to your guys's. Damn, that's crazy. You got a lot of views, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff should be monetized. Jeff should be monetized like last month, I think. Yeah, just so you guys know, YouTube isn't going to pay you a lot of money. You have to generate money outside of YouTube. There's a lot of different avenues. YouTube isn't going to pay you great. I'm just being honest. All these people that you see doing really good on YouTube, they have a lot of sponsors. I'm telling you, the in-ad... So I'll tell you guys this right now. I'll share real quick. I'll zoom out. So the money, you're going to have sponsors. The money is in the paid promotion within the video. So these guys that you see like do these ads during the videos like Bourbon Moth. So I'll give you a gauge of like... And I don't know the amount that he's making, but I have a ballpark. So with his amount of subscribers, he has over 1 million, right? So I'm just gonna go out on a limb right here, and from what I've read and the research that I've done, bare minimum for his ads during his videos that he does, $10,000. $10,000 is the low, right? I am going to be doing, and for my next video, I'm not going to share the company who I'm going to, Michael Wilson knows who they are, but I'm going to be doing an in-video paid promotion, and it's going to be my first big one. So... It's gonna be nice amount. So anyway, you just have to build to it. It just takes a lot of different avenues, you know, type thing. Just saying. So now that I got this tight, thank you. appreciate that, Jeff. I've been working really hard. Really hard, man. Let's see, I'm going to take this down. It's hard for me to see under this damn mask. Yeah. Mention what I'm doing, Jeff, or what do you mean? Sponsor? Yeah. Oh, it's like sponsor from the Woodturners, or what do you mean? I'm slipping on this shit. He's close. Take it down a little bit more. Oh, okay. Like you mean the companies that I'm working with? That shit is close. Put this right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't know if I would, you know, I didn't know if anybody would be interested in that from our club. I didn't want to seem like I'm like gloating at all, because there's a lot of guys there that are, even yourself, that are far more talented than I am. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, that's tight. Heck yeah. Alrighty. I definitely have a lot of good companies, Jeff, that I could offer them. I'm sure those guys would really like it. You know? Fucking A. Whatever, I'll be able to see it. Yes, sir. So if he's on 90K subs, man, he should be making that kind of money. Not $10,000, but he should be making at least 4,000 to 6,000 per ad per video. He just needs to get himself out there. I'm not gonna say how much mine are, because I'm my own person and I'm my own entity, you know. So I don't want to, but I will say that you can get good amounts. And I will say too, that these type of things happen because of you put a lot of work in. I'm just saying, I put a lot of work in, like a lot. Okay, a little bit more on that tenon. Let's see, I gotta take a little bit more. I think it's so bizarre how you can have 1,000 people in here and then you can have 20. Okay. What the hell ever. I'm blowing my fucking mind today, people. All right, so we're gonna take this off. This apile is looking real nice, real clean. I'm gonna flip this thing. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Also, if you like the content, what you're seeing, consider joining the as a member. I also have a Patreon, and it's totally free. I do other content on there as well. So if you can, try to help me out. So now we're gonna chuck this thing up. We got our tenon, and I'm just gonna take a little bit off this top, just probably past these holes right here. I'm almost done. We go right now?
It's about 9, it's 9:10.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm gonna expand this out. I'm gonna give this a little spin, real low speed. Okay. Oh, you're awesome, dude. You're awesome, man. Thanks for all your support, Joe. I appreciate you. We got football going on and church and all those things. All right. Oh man, my nose. I am so looking forward to getting my respirator. My nose is going to be thanking me. So I'm going to take this down a little bit. Kind of smooth it out and get it ready for a finial. Mask is terrible. fucking 18 people in here. Holy shit, dude. Damn, what the fuck is going on? 12 people in here? Fucking 12 people? What the fuck, dude? Alright then. Yeah, I'm gonna start another one.